Welcome back everybody to more of the Sith Warrior playthrough. In the last video we got off of Korriban, and today we have some new gear, a new lightsaber, and well, like I said, just new gear all around. We're going to start off the episode by talking to Vet, and then we're going to go ahead and either just straight board shuttle to Dromund Kaas and start that stuff, or do the Black Talon, which I will decide mid-conversation, so let's do so.
So, hey, I've been thinking, maybe you want to take this shock collar off? You know, as a sign of thanks for my hard work on Korriban. Not that I don't enjoy the perpetual fear of electrocution.
You've earned it, Vet. It is not freedom, though.
Wow, now I feel stupid for not asking sooner. Don't worry. I'll try not to give you reason to slap that thing back on.
Neither the collar nor your slavery were my idea.
I hear you. Just another day in the life of the Empire, huh? Well, I'm not in prison or collared, and it's sort of miserable weather, so I guess we should... What happens now?
You and me, working together, taking down the galaxy. What do you think?
What? Well, of course. Me and my buddy, the Sith. Nobody's gonna pick on me at school. Sorry. Let's just get going, yeah?
Sure thing. Oh, sweet. Influence 520. Perfect. And how is she doing? She's almost a level 5 as far as influence goes. So I went ahead and transferred some, just a few credits over to Zadronis, or Zadronix, I don't know how I'm going to pronounce that, and I did the increases amount of companion influence gained from companion gifts and gained from conversations, so that every time I say something that Vet likes, I'll get more influence from it, which means that she'll be healing better, and we'll get those conversations, those companion conversations, a lot quicker. You know, we're going to go ahead and skip Black Talon. I was thinking about doing it, I'll just do it on my own time, because Black Talon's a really good way to get a lot of influence with, Vet. I also leveled up a bit. I'm level 17 right now. It's because I did some heroics, so I only leveled up like 3 levels, because I was 14, I believe, when we ended the episode, and I'm now level 17, so obviously 3 levels. 18's the cap for this, for Dromund Kaas. If I had gone and done Black Talon, I probably would have been 18 by the time we got to Dromund Kaas, but I've already been partially to Dromund Kaas anyways, because of the fact that I've done some of the heroics. I still got one more to do. I just didn't feel like doing it right now. It doesn't really matter. But I love the Malgus gear on this character. That's literally the only reason I chose this body type, otherwise it would have been like the smaller build. Or I guess the normal size build, because this is the bigger build, then there's a skinny build, and there's the super fat build, so I don't know. But I got gear for both of us. Obviously, like I said, I'm gonna romance Vet. So a lot of people were asking me to romance Vet. So, yeah, there you go.
You're the one, yes. Not like the scabs that exited the shuttle with you. You radiate power, Lord. I bow before you. I serve Lord Barris. He sent me to meet his new apprentice, and I made sure I was here on time. I certainly did, yes indeed.
So, I'm met. Now what?
I'm just a slave who owes his every breath to the tolerance of Lord Barris. He said to introduce you to Dromund Kaas, and I take that seriously.
You have a strong survival instinct.
Thank you, kind lord. I am seldom referred to as strong. Lord Barris ordered me to encourage you to explore Kaas City before reporting to him. Imperials maintain the order, but they won't bother you. When you're ready, Lord Barris will meet you in his personal chambers. You will tell Lord Barris I was good? Yes? That I served well?
You did exactly what you were told.
You have my thanks, gentle Juggernaut. I bow my head until you depart.
Wow, what a weasel. Drome and Cass need some pest control.
I hope others in Barris's operation have a little backbone.
Somehow I doubt you're the only one.
Sweet. All right. As far as lightsaber goes, did I show off what my lightsaber looks like? Anyways, I'm using the Zayas Guardian lightsaber. If you want to know, it's like I said, Zayas Guardian. It's something you get from the cartel market. And I'm using a black and red lightsaber crystal. I might switch over to white later on, just because it probably fit the whole not completely dark side, like the whole neutral aspect a little bit better. So I'll probably switch over to that at some point. Maybe even in the next video. I don't know. I really don't know. But I do know that we gotta travel to Cos City. What should we do? What should we do? I feel like locked out of heaven for too long. No. What do you know? I haven't unlocked this area. Okay. Looks like we're just gonna take the transport. And we gotta go all the way over here. So we're just gonna go right through the transport. Totally fine. Registered. This individual has been scanned by Imperial Customs. Thank you for your compliance. Sounds like something you'd hear in... what's the show? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or something? Because they use that line a lot. Your compliance will be rewarded or some crap like that. So, every time I hear compliance, I instantly think of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know why. I don't know why. Also, I want to go ahead and thank you guys for all the support on the series so far. It's only been 2 videos. But a lot of you guys are watching this series more so than any of the other ones. So I just want to thank you for that. It's awesome. It makes me want to record more of this. And, I don't know. Yeah, it's just fun. It is pretty much just fun. It's also nice doing it from a different perspective. If you guys aren't happy that I'm... like, a lot of people aren't happy that I'm going neutral/light side. I've done a playthrough before on the channel where I was pretty much all dark side. Go watch that one, I guess, if you want to see dark side. If I remember to link it, then I'll link it. But I wouldn't count on it, because I probably won't remember to link it in the description, so just look it up. I mean, this is just the Sith Warrior, and I think I had Sith Warrior, then Sith Warrior Season 2, and so on and so forth, so it doesn't... I've done a lot of the Sith Warrior on the channel, actually, because the first video I did on the channel was a Sith Warrior playthrough episode. And that was 3 years ago that I started this channel? I don't know when I started this channel. I've been doing YouTube since my freshman year of high school, though.
Wow, nice lights. Walk in here, you get an instant headache.
Yeah. It's nice, isn't it? It's better than Hoth. You walk out to Hoth and suddenly, boom, your eyes burn, and the hate grows within you, and then you truly embrace the dark side. That's what Hoth does for me. Let's activate one of these things. And see what Barris has to... Were you guys just doing jumping jacks? Did I see that correctly? No? Okay. Whatever. It's not a big deal. Hello, Darth Barris. You wanted to speak to me.
Not a minute too soon. Your timing is impeccable.
Did it just get considerably colder?
I see you decided to keep the slave. I hope she amuses you. I trust you've been acquainting yourself with your new environs. Did my minion point you in the right direction?
His pointer finger was a bit twitchy.
A byproduct of constantly fearing for his life. But it keeps him in line, doing the trivial tasks that need tending to. Your responsibilities will mandate contact with my various minions. Meet my directives, and you may do as you will to anyone you encounter, adversary or ally.
You can trust that I'll use good judgment, Master.
I have painstakingly built a vast network of spies and operatives embedded throughout the Sith, Republic, and Jedi alike. I have fingers, eyes, and ears everywhere.
Which am I to be? A finger, eye, or ear?
You're my enforcer, deployed to protect my interests, intimidate my rivals, and destroy my enemies. It's time for your tenure to begin. A military starship is touching down at the Cos City cargo port, delivering a vitally important prisoner to me. You will meet Commander Lanklin at Docking Bay 12 and make sure he and his men successfully offload this prisoner.
This is beneath my talents. Commander Lanklin can't handle it himself.
Lanklin is competent, but that is moot. We must always assume that we are being plotted against, especially when the stakes are high. The importance of this prisoner cannot be overstated. Go to the cargo port now and stay sharp. You are dismissed.
So a lot of people are actually wondering, or wanting me to put one of the masks on this character. I'm not gonna do that because you see these little pointy bits right here. They clip right through the mask. I suppose you probably wouldn't see it if I put it on, actually. Hold on. Let's search that real quick. Search the Ravager's gear. Would you see that? I mean, that's what he would look like. I suppose you wouldn't, actually. What do you know? Well, I mean, if he moves his head around a lot, then yes, you would, but I could have it on there if I wanted to, but I'm not trying to be Darth Malgus. I'm literally, I don't know, I like the look of it without the helmet, or without the little mask thing, so I'll probably not use the mask thing. Believe it or not, call me crazy. Although I do love this armor set on this body type. So I tried it on the normal size guy. It didn't work out there. It doesn't look very good, I guess. The hood just doesn't fit properly. It's too big. It's literally meant for this, like someone of this size, so it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing. Now I'm probably gonna do what I end up doing in the Bounty Hunter playthrough, and which is when I'm in a conversation. If I do something that disappoints Vet, that I'll exit out and go back to that decision and do something that doesn't disappoint her. Just because we're going for maximum influence. That's the goal. That's really the goal of this playthrough, is because I want to showcase that Vet romance, and which, I mean, I could have just recorded all the cutscenes, but I wanted to play through the entire game again. And hopefully she'll return in Knights of the Fallen Empire, so if she does— oh, that looks so sinister! Oh, that looks so cool. It's too bad he's not evil. I suppose have that little affection thing going, so, like, if and when she returns in Knights of the Fallen Empire, if it's like a chapter based around her, then it'd be nice. It'd be cool, I guess. Cool to see that, have that dynamic
All right,
going.
man, let's hurry up and get this hunk of carbonite to its owner.
Hey, Captain Oblivious. Boo.
Oh, I didn't see you enter. Lord Barris didn't need to send a welcoming party.
I'm here to make sure you do your job.
I hardly think that's necessary. My men and I have performed much more dangerous duties for Lord Barris. The prisoner is frozen in carbonite, so it's not a flight risk. And this is friendly territory. Surely we're safe here.
There is no such thing as friendly territory.
No offense, my lord. That brand of paranoia may work for Lord Barris, but I don't subscribe to it.
It's unfortunate, but we must humor the old man.
Glad to find another sensible being here. Let's get this oversized block of ice to your master.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice, so step away from the carbonite man and no one ends up in a grave.
This is a private party.
Then consider it crashed. I'm here to relieve you of your burden. Whether that includes your own lives as well is up to you.
Looky. If it ain't Slestak, your master be wanting the froze man too, huh? Too bad for you. It mine.
I think introductions are in order.
Fine. I am Slestak, and this ignoramus is Tumar. My master and the slime Tumar takes orders from don't exactly like each other.
My slime crush your master with Pinky!
I'm such a fool. I'll never doubt Lord Barris again. What do we do?
These gents look reasonable. We'll reason with them.
Tumar and his mates can't even spell reasonable.
All me gotta be able to spell is kill. K-Y-Y-Y-L.
He convinced me. I think Tumar can kill you, Slestak.
Very amusing. I do relish the opportunity to rid the world of Tumar and his drones. So I'll be with you presently, Instigator.
Come on, boys. We smash the talk from Slestak's big mouth now!
Oh, it's on.
Well done. While they fight, my men and I will deliver the prisoner to Lord Barris. Thank you for buying us time, my lord.
Did I do that? Whoops. I didn't mean to instigate all of your guys' demise, but I guess it happened nonetheless. Whoops. Oh well. I just thought of something, actually. It's not armors, it's in weapons. Let's see here. Where is it? Let's get 2 of these for vet. Add a color crystal to it. Should we add this? What color should we add to that? We'll add these, just because it'll look cool. Do 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 do. All right, companion. Yeah. Now she has some cool looking blasters. So, I guess they fit more so what she is. She's more of a smuggler type, isn't she? Yeah, she is, because all the things she likes, like as far as like companion gifts go, would be stuff like a smuggler, you know, like underground goods and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's okay, I gotta use a different mount with this character. I've gotta use a different mount with this character. The cape kind of goes right through the jetpack, and it makes me concerned that one day, if they ever decide, which they never will, but if they had ever decided to put like physics like that in this game, that my character would be burned beyond all belief. Burnt to a crisp, pretty much. Hello, Darth Barris. I'm here with your carbonite. Okay.
Langlin informed me of the ambush at the cargo port. Apparently there are more eyes on us than even I thought. I have felt a disturbance in the Force. It leaves doom imprinted on my dreams. A grave and mysterious threat that could bring down my entire power base. This frozen man is a top Republic agent captured while investigating my most deeply embedded spy on Nar Shaddaa. One of my invisibles. The Force grants me a vision of doom. And immediately, my untraceable spy, who has left no footprints, no trail, is almost exposed. It makes me furious.
Instead of whining, do something about it.
Oh, I'll do something about it. One of the things that I do best. Torture. I must learn what tipped off the Republic agent. He is the key to uncovering the nature of this threat. Now, while I thaw the prisoner and painfully siphon every morsel of information I can from him, I have some concerns that require your special talents.
I crave more action, so let's get on with it.
No rest for the wicked, I guess.
Go to the Imperial post in the jungles outside the city. Commander Pritch is stationed there. He has a seek and destroy task for you.
I don't take orders from lackeys.
Pritch is merely relaying information, apprentice. I must tend to the torturing of this miserable Republic agent. Waste no time. I have more for you to do once this is complete. You are dismissed.
Alright, time to get out of here. Let's see, is this better? None of these are particularly better than what I have, so we'll just
You're good
fast
to
travel
go.
here. Thank you, Vet. I can always count on you, can't I? I'll just fast travel, or quick travel, I call it fast travel, because they literally mean the same thing. And then we'll go take care of this quest real quick, and then end the episode, I think. Depending on how long it takes, so. Because I'm trying, like I said, I'm trying to make these videos like 30 minutes long or whatever, so. That's the goal. 'Tis the goal. And then I'll do like, once I finish Droman Cos, which we'll probably have it finished by episode 4, I would think. Once I finish Droman Cos, I'll go ahead and do a bunch of heroics, level up Zadronix again, or quite a bit actually, so I'll spend some time. Like I said, I don't want to do this too frequently, to burn people out. Even though a lot of people continuously ask for more of this instead of all the other stuff I'm posting. Like I said, I don't want to burn you guys out because once there's a burnout, it's very hard to recover from that. So, I'm doing things patiently. Very, very patiently. Alright, Commander Pritch, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh, and we're very close to level 18. Interesting. Hello.
Commander Pritch at your service, my lord. Lord Barris informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
Aren't you a good little soldier?
Lord Barris has always found me so, Lord. Permit me to update you on the situation here. There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
Armed slaves? How daunting.
They've proven to be more tenacious than you would expect, my lord. What no one knows is that Lord Barris orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret. Now the slave captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Barris's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
Continue, Commander.
Lord Barris wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
Violence is not always the answer.
Well, I suppose. Many of these slave captains are former criminals with ties to the underworld. In fact, some have been selling their fellow slaves to the black market. If their followers found out, they'd be furious. If I had proof that they're selling their own people back into slavery, I could blackmail the slave captains to stop blackmailing Lord Barris.
Blackmailing blackmailers. Sounds poetic.
I bet they keep records of their transactions. If you rifle the slave captains' footlockers and find proof, I'll do what I can to use it against them.
It's worth a try.
However you want to deal with it, my lord. The slave captains have their home base around the unfinished Colossus. I'll await any proof you salvage from the slave captains' belongings.
Sweet. So a lot of people are trying to say that a Sith who chooses a light side option isn't a Sith. I just want to go so far as to say that you're incredibly wrong, if you believe that. First off, but just want to explain some actions. I mean, when you think about it, Sith are required by Imperial law. Like, if you're Force sensitive and you live in the Empire, you're required to be there by law, Imperial law. Like, you're required to go train at the temple, or the train in Korriban. Like, it's a requirement. You have to do that. However, doesn't mean you have to agree with it. If you look at the bounty hunter or the agents, there's a side quest that is actually quite literally enacting that law, I guess. Someone wants their son to go be a Sith, and I mean it's law anyways, but his father was a failed Sith who ran away from Korriban and got away and was in hiding, and he didn't want that life for his son, so he was kind of living in a crappy area or whatever to keep away from the Empire in that regard. He was on Hutta, you know. but you have the option to either let him get away, or you have the option to kill the father and force the kid to go. And if you force the kid to go, the kid hates you, first of all, because it's not something he wants to do, but he still goes. And he doesn't necessarily agree with being a Sith, but I mean, it makes him a little bit stronger, because the Sith, the ideology of the Sith, in my personal opinion, is a little bit better than the Jedi, as far as the, you're allowed to use your emotions and experience and whatnot with emotions, or, you know, experience emotions and whatnot. Finally, disruption. Finally. So I agree with the Sith ideology a little bit more, but it doesn't, nowhere in the Sith code does it say you have to be a mass murderer, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to go murdering people. Granted, I just murdered people, but I chose the light side option, so either way you're killing people. But, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there are better ways to go about things, I guess, than just being a bloodthirsty beast, because that's not exactly what Sith are. You know what I mean?
My lord, you're back. Did you find sufficient proof that the slave captains are selling their people back into slavery?
I have yet to meet a challenge I can't conquer.
Most impressive, my lord. I can see why Lord Barris has such faith in you. Now I can threaten to expose the truth. If the slave captains don't want to be torn limb from limb, they'll stop blackmailing Lord Barris. I must stay, my lord. It's been inspiring watching you work.
Prostrate yourself elsewhere, Imperial.
I'm sorry if I've angered you. I'll inform Lord Barris that the situation has been handled.
And while we're at it, I'm going to point out a few characteristics of this character. First off, he hates just chain of command. We'll just go with that. He just doesn't like chain of command. Ooh, I should probably go fight some more slave rebels? Rebel slaves? Rebel slaves. But I'm not gonna do that. I guess it's only 5,000 experience, which could actually be pretty useful. But he's kind of like he hates the chain of command thing. He doesn't exactly enjoy being a Sith. But he rolls with it because let's say it was just something that he was forced to do. Powerful family, so on and so forth, because they actually mention his Sith, his bloodline being a very powerful one in one of the side quests. So yeah. Doesn't like chain of command. He hates Darth Barris. Absolutely hates Darth Barris. So he's very sarcastic to the guy.
I don't care what you do. Break my bones. Burn my flesh. I'll tell you nothing.
I will not be denied.
Go spit, you monster!
I didn't know bodies could bend like that. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Spare yourself. You shouldn't have to see this.
Ah, apprentice, you've returned. Commander Pritch confirmed that the slaves have been silenced. Good. I'm still trying to extract the information I crave from this Republic agent. He is much more resilient than anticipated.
I thought you said you were good at this.
Now is not a good time to test me, apprentice. Even as I brutalize him, I twist the Force to keep him alive and feeling every sensation.
That is the cruelest thing I've ever heard.
I have another important task for you. It involves a renegade Sith Lord named Grathan, a particularly bothersome thorn in my side. Meet with my apprentice, Drykel Ball. He's my covert operative in Gratham's compound. Ball claims to have made a key discovery.
I thought I might be your only apprentice. That makes Baal my rival.
Try to tolerate him long enough to get the details and conclude your business there. Gratham's presence is useful to me, so I don't want him killed, just crippled. Find out what Ball has discovered, and do exactly as he instructs.
Today I cripple a Sith Lord.
Enjoy it. One day it won't seem so special. Now then, Republic wretch, where were we? Oh, yes. Tell me what I wish to know.
Call me crazy, Barris. I don't think it's gonna work. And that's actually better. This is actually better. Really? So level 7. 138 armor. It's 10 mastery, 10 mastery. 12 endurance. 11 endurance. So why is everything else... Why is it... Whatever. I'm not gonna focus. I'm not gonna grab it. I'm not gonna grab it. Alright, so next time...
Nobody better mess
we're
with
gonna
us
go
now.
ahead and speak to Drago Ball. And, cripple Lord Grathan, do whatever happens there. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Next time, I think I'm gonna have the white lightsaber crystal. It seems to fit my character's alignment just a little bit better, so we'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until next time.